Welcome back, guys. It is another round of Minute to Win It with our very special guest, Eric Hadley with Got Your Six Coffee. Good to see you. Good morning. What did you bring, by the way? We love Got Your Six Coffee.
Brought you a little snack, some IFAK. So in military first responders, IFAK, IFAK, individual first aid kit. It's a med kit. Well, I modified it. Individual first aid coffee kit. It's 3 ounces of chocolate-covered espresso beans.
I'm so happy right now.
Portable, easy, something to go. You can take it with you.
Now, I want to say, if I could be bribed right now, this would do it. I'm just saying. But unfortunately,
I was going to say,
the cameras are rolling.
I can get you another one, because when it comes to trivia, I'm probably going to get smoked on this.
That's okay. By the way, Got Your Six Coffee, if people want more information about Got Your Six, where are you located, or how can people just go to the website? Or
GotYourSixCoffee.com, Got Your Six on all social, and
it's really good, guys. I'm gonna set this over here so I can read my paper, but those are mine, I'm eating those, okay? Don't take them. Okay, so, Eric, here's how we stand so far.
Okay.
We have Tom Turton in the lead with 9 out of 10 questions. Ooh. So the pressure's on. If you want to skip something, you can say skip, and we'll try to come back to it.
Okay.
We have 1 minute. The time will start after I read the first question.
Roger that.
Okay? You're a military guy. You got this.
Let's go.
You're calm under pressure. I know you.
Let's go.
Okay. The colored part of the human eye that controls how much light passes through the pupil is called the what?
Iris.
Yes. What year did the movie Titanic come out?
94.
No. What sushi traditionally wrapped in?
Seaweed.
Yes. What color is absinthe?
Green.
Yes. Who are the main characters in Wayne's World? Their character names.
Skip.
Okay. How many weeks in a year?
52.
Yes. What's the world's longest river?
Nile.
No. What is the medical term for bad breath?
Skip.
Okay. Which singer's real name is Stephanie Germanotta?
Skip.
Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility?
Oh, I should know this one. Skip.
Okay. What year did Titanic come out?
98.
Oh, so close. Who are the main characters in Wayne's World?
Bill and Ted.
So close, Eric, though. So close, my friend. I'm so glad you brought us gifts, though. Thank you for that. Okay, join us. You can join them on the couch. We'll talk more about Got Your Six in a minute, because I want to try those, actually. And we have our final contestant, Jake. Oh, this is... Woo, Jake, this is going to be good. Okay.
All right, we'll see.
Maddie requested...
I might completely fail.
Well, Maddie requested you go last. We know you're very smart. Let me tell you where we stand right now.
Okay.
Tom Turton is in the lead with 9 out of 10 questions.
Very nice.
You need to get at least 9 for the tiebreaker round or 10 to win.
Okay.
Okay? Jake, here we go. Your first question. Your time will start after I read the first question.
I like that you're more nervous than me.
I am very nervous right now. I'm shaking, Jake. Okay. The colored part of the human eye that controls how much light passes through the pupil is called the what?
That is the cornea.
No.
Iris.
Yes. What year did Titanic come out?
The movie?
Yes.
96?
No.
95?
No.
97?
Yes. What is sushi traditionally wrapped in?
Rice. Seaweed.
Yes. What color is absinthe?
Green.
Yes. Who are the main characters in Wayne's World?
Wayne and Garth.
Yes. How many weeks in a year?
52.
What is the world's longest river?
Amazon.
Yes. What is the medical term for bad breath?
Halitosis.
Yes. Which singer's real name is Stephanie Germanotta?
That would be Lady Gaga.
Yes. Where would you find the Sea of Tranquility?
I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's moon. The moon.
Yes. Which one did he not get? You got them all! In record time!
I mean, I don't mean to sound arrogant, but technically the last time I played, I did it at like 23 seconds left.
What? Okay, guys, come on over. Everybody come back.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Those, I will say, those were harder though.
They were? Okay, yeah. But you, by the way, fun fact, the question that was a throwback, which I did not know, Charlie made timepieces earlier, and one of the questions on timepieces, what year did Titanic come out? I did not know that. That was a complete accident. I made these questions here. Let's do it this way.
Yes.
There we go. That was a complete accident. But just so you know, the iris, human eye, Titanic came out in 97. Sushi is wrapped in seaweed. Absinthe is green. Wayne and Garth were the characters. 52 weeks in a year. World's longest river is the Amazon River. Medical term is halitosis, bad breath. Lady Gaga is Stephanie Germanotta. And the Sea of Tranquility is on the moon, which we learned at the Discovery Center.
Yes, and I forgot.
Having these-
My mom used to be an optometry assistant, so she's going to be annoyed that wasn't my first guess.
I went through the entire eye. I was like, retina, cornea.
Sclera.
Yeah, right.
Optic nerve.
You
Yeah.
know another fact about absinthe?
Yes.
It makes the heart grow fonder.
Very nice.
I haven't heard all the jokes, but that's got to be the best of the day.
Okay, then pop quiz on that. What is absinthe? Also, what is like it's known as, there's a term for it or there's a saying?
The Green Fairy?
Yes, the
Yes.
Green Fairy.
Because what movie? Moulin Rouge.
There you go. I didn't know that.
Yes, the Moulin Rouge. Kylie Minogue plays the Green Fairy in Moulin Rouge, which is absinthe. By the way, do you care if we try these?
Absolutely.
Take one down, pass around.
You
Can I
already
just
opened
admit,
them.
when we covered the Warrior's Journey and Got Your Six for Serving the Ozarks, Bailey Stroll, our evening news anchor, almost ate a bag of it, and she was like, I was wired all day.
Yeah, right.
Like I made the mistake of forgetting
I'm sorry.
these are coffee beans.
I should have ripped some myself before coming out here and just snapped through
Yeah.
the question.
Yeah,
Those are so good.
Very good.
You said that's chocolate
Outstanding.
mint?
Chocolate covered espresso beans.
espresso beans, that's right.
It's so good.
That is outstanding.
Whatever.
That is the best I've ever had.
No, I didn't say pass it down to them.
Eric Hadley, thank you for coming. One more time, how can people find Got Your Six?
GotYour6coffee.com, all social media.
And you have a great podcast, and you help support veterans, which we support.
Yep,
which we love.
25% of the net profit to help first responder, veteran, healthcare professionals, and their families.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So good to see you.
job.
Thank you for playing with
Thank you
us.
so
My
much.
pleasure.
Thanks for stopping
Thanks
by
for
the
having
station
me.
today.
Completely
great.
random, right?
Perfect.
You need to try those. Try those.
Yes.
Yes, so good.
All right, you guys, lots more fun on Unscripted coming up. Don't go anywhere.
I want more, Tom.
I know.
Don't hog him.